Man, you gotta love Saturdays. It's already the weekend, and throw in the Diamond Challenges series, it just does not get any better than that. And unfortunately, this week, Jewel and I were not able to meet up to actually give each other our challenges, but we got to do it through text, and my challenge is to take a diamond while it's warning calling. I don't know how I'm gonna manage that. It's so rare to get a max level animal to actually warning call, so it should be tough. But we're here in Willowpeg, and we're going to try it out on a couple of low level, like moose, whitetail, whatever we find, just to get an idea, because what I was told was, as long as actually those little icons right there that come up when the animal calls, as long as that's still on the screen, my shot will count. So I'll have a little bit of time after the warning call goes off, but I definitely have to rush my shot a little bit. And we do have a level 3 moose here. I want to try some low levels because it's going to be easier to get them to warning call, just so I get an idea of like how long I have to shoot and kind of how they react, because I think they stay still other than their head when they warning call, so pretty much spine or heart on any animal would be okay when they warning call. Other than bear, that would actually be kind of easy because they just kind of stand up on their hind legs. But I'm not really sure what strategy to go for to actually get them to call. I think with the lower levels, it wouldn't be that hard. I could probably, on some of them, eventually get it to work where I just run at them until they call. But I think with a higher level animal, what I might have to do is just kind of like walk at them from distance until they notice me, and then just stand still. Or maybe I can try to call them in and stay crouched, because like he noticed me there. Let's see if he'll warning call, because the wind's bad as well. There we go. And I shot right over him, because that's the problem. I gotta take my shot fast, because those icons only stay there for like a few seconds, and really I want to try to make the shot as it's calling. So I rushed my shot a little bit there. That's obviously not going to be a hit, but that might work then, just kind of walking at them until they notice me and then staying still as they work their way up in alertness to, I think alarmed is when they warning call, so we'll have to see. And by the way, part of the reason that I'm trying to take the shot like as they're actually making the call is sometimes those icons don't actually come up, even though they're giving a warning call. Apparently we have a female moose that's not too happy with me being here right now. If I can get her to call again, that might be a decent practice one, but yeah, if the icon doesn't come up, I gotta be able to just take the shot as they're calling, or otherwise we're really not gonna know if I would have gotten the shot off or not. So that's kind of my plan, try to get the shot off as soon as possible as they're calling, just so that's not really an option as to like it could have been too late. But let's see. I'm gonna use the 454 here, that might be a little easier. And can I get her to call just by like walking at her? There we go. And that's too low. That's going to be a double lung shot. This is going to be tough because trying to make that shot just as they warning call, it's going to be very, very difficult. I think that should have been double lung, or was I too far back? That's a medium bleed rate, so definitely lungs. So at least we got one down. But I think that might be my strategy then, is to just walk towards them until they notice me, or crouch towards them, it depends on the distance, and then just kind of sit still until they get to the point in their alertness stages that they actually call. But then, like, with a maximum level, I just don't know if that's going to work. Like, you don't get a warning call from, say, a level 5 moose or a level 5 blacktail that often, so it's definitely going to be difficult. And yeah, man, that was so close. Just under the spine, got double lung. 71% quick kill, maybe on like 1,000 scoring moose would work, but not on a lower one. We've got another moose that's somewhat alerted out here. Can I get her to call again? Come on. I think I missed the heart now. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a hard challenge. I cannot make a shot. That should have been a lung. I didn't see her percentage drop, but like, I think the most difficult part about this challenge is it's that you're being kind of forced to take a shot maybe when you're not ready, because you have to get it in as they're calling. So I don't know about this. This was a flesh wound. That one's just not going to die. This angle's kind of bad because of all the brush, but let's see if we can get this level 4 moose to actually warning call. Oh, when he stands up, we should be okay. But I'm just going to crouch at him and pretty much just keep doing that until he stands up, and then I'm going to sit still and see if he'll warning call just by me being there. So, okay, he's up. I'm going to spot so I can see where his heart's at. Alright, give me a call, bud. Come on. Do it. I'm going to lose my breath. That's the other thing. I really shouldn't hold my breath, because if they end up like taking a little bit too long and then not warning calling like until I lose my breath, then I just can't get my shot off. So I think the strategy here is, now that he's noticed me, I'm going to try to call him towards me, and eventually he's just going to keep noticing me, and maybe he will give a warning call. Hi. Please leave. Thanks. Maybe if I just like do this, eventually he'll notice me like that and give a warning call. I really can't hold my breath. I'm wanting to do it when he gets alerted, but I shouldn't do that. Come on. Call. See, this is a level 4 that it's just that much more difficulty than the first one. And he just won't call. He's just trying to walk away. Got one from the other male, but obviously I went to 4. I feel like this might actually be a little bit easier, though, than the walking at them strategy, because I can kind of sit here and be a little more ready than when I walk at them and they just suddenly become alert. So this calling thing might actually work. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, I saw him call. He tried to. I think that counts. But I didn't hear a sound. And you also didn't see the icon come up. And that's what I was talking about as to why I'm taking the shot as soon as they're calling. Because if that icon doesn't come up, then how do we know if I completed the challenge unless I shoot, like, right away? Like, even in the animal thing, he doesn't have his mouth open. And they only do for, like, a split second. And then they close their mouth even though the sound continues. But that strategy right there might work. We got the heart and the left lung. Obviously not a diamond. But I think that might be the way to get a level 5 to warning call. Just keep calling him back at me until eventually he does it. Alright, I've been tracking this guy for a while now. He is a level 4, but he's 586 kilograms, so there's the slightest chance, although it's probably not likely, he could actually be a non-max level diamond. I've had a 587 kilogram moose actually be a diamond. That was a level 5, but there's a small chance, if this guy's got a high enough trophy rating, which is like incredibly rare, he could actually be a diamond. We know the strategy here. We're going to treat this as if it is a diamond, and we're going to do the same thing we just tried, which is just kind of sitting there calling over and over until eventually he actually gives a warning call. Alright, he's on his way in. He really does look pretty solid. Like, there's a very slight chance he could actually top that 220 mark, but I just don't think it's likely. But you never know. This could be the one time that it's actually a non-max level diamond. I can't risk it, and he does know that we're here. So if he'll just give a warning call, it's like, come on, call. That's definitely like alarmed. I shouldn't hold my breath, but he didn't call anyway. I think, yeah. This might work though. He's not like straight up spooking, so he could be okay. I don't know though, like, how are we gonna get him to call? I'm gonna have to just keep calling him back, but it's gonna be tough. I just don't know how we're going to do this. This is probably like the 15th time that he's walking away from me. He hasn't spooked yet, so at least we know that this is a viable strategy. Hi. You're not really what I'm looking for. But he won't actually call. I don't know how we're going to do this. It's been like 5 to 10 minutes of just sitting here calling over and over, and we're just getting the same interaction, but eventually he might just call. Alright, okay, he knows we're here. Shot too low. It's gonna be a double lung. It was so close to spine. I hope we didn't just mess up a level 4 diamond, man. Wow. Oh, did he land in a spot that could be decent for a picture? I don't know, but so close. But we got him to warning call, so we know that it's possible. But if I see 220 on this trophy rating, I'm just going to be so upset, because I tried so long to get him to warning call. You guys have no idea. I'm sure I cut out the middle of that, because I stopped talking. I just sat there for like 5 to 10 minutes, just waiting for him to warning call, and then I pretty much gave up and started talking again, and he actually did it. So, it's possible. We can do this, but I don't know. That took so long, and that's a 4. I mean, there's a reason that there's a difficulty level. A 5 is going to be that much more difficult to actually get to warning call without just straight up spooking him, but man, his antler's buried. I mean, we'll get a few screenshots, but that's just unfortunate. Let's try one actually crouched. That doesn't look too bad. But let's see, did we actually just ruin a level 4 diamond? We did not. 217 trophy rating. That is a relief. 885 gold on him, and we're just so close to hitting the spine. I just can't rush that shot, but I have to at the same time, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to have to try to take my time a little bit, but at least it wasn't a diamond. This could go really, really well, and he could be, like, first time he notices me warning calling, or this could go really bad, and I chase him for the next 2 hours just trying to get him the warning call. Going about 80 meters and then calling, and then it just becomes a mess of him walking back and forth usually. It's 90. I'm going to turn tracks off. Those are in my way. I have to spam call, I guess, to get his attention.
Spam calling works?
Yeah. If you call like 3-4 times in a row, you can usually get a diamond out of a zone or something. Alright. Yeah, he looks solid, dude. But now, probably starts a good at least 10 minutes, depending on what happens.
Attentive now.
Yeah. He should become alert.
Alert. He just became alert.
Okay. Now.
Alarmed.
Yeah, he's just gonna. He might just straight up run instead of warning call. Oh.
Oh, there he goes. Nice. Got him.
Did I? Okay. I couldn't even see. Why did that work so well?
You guys dropped it?
Yeah, that went 500 times better than all my practice shots. Holy.
What kind of range was it?
I don't know. I was 0 for 75. Should have been about 75.
Okay.
Oh, it was pretty close to that.
Oh no, Mike.
Was it a side shot, side spine?
Nah, hard shot actually.
Oh, hard shot. Oh, it was straight at you. Okay.
Yeah. He has a 588, so it's definitely no guarantee. I want to drop this female for consec. Alright. I think, yeah, consec's at 80, so I'm good. You know what's really weird about that moose?
What?
If I pick up his track, it says 587, but if I go on the map, it's 588.00.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, it's the first I've ever seen that be different.
Yeah,
Oh,
well.
what the? I think we might have a problem. He's still alive for me.
Oh, he's definitely dead.
Can I claim you, sir? No, I can't.
What, diamond?
Yeah. Well.
I can, so should I shoot something for consec?
Yeah, make sure your consec's good. This is a first. I'll actually leave render this guy and come back. Alright. That actually worked. So, have we actually, by some crazy lucky miracle, completed this challenge with... It's turned into... Let's pick him up before I say this, actually, and see. That is so unfortunate. He was a diamond, but because of that glitch, he ended up with 0% quick kill. What I was going to say was, it was the easiest challenge I've had yet because he ended up warning calling. We actually made the shot. And somehow we get 0% on the quick kill. So, I guess that doesn't count. I am pretty sure we're on the track of another diamond elk. 487 kilograms is pretty much a guarantee. When it comes to elk, we just have to be able to get him when he makes a warning call. I've actually got the 338 with me now, so a double lung shot should be okay, but with the wind as it is, I'm not really sure how we're going to do this. So we're going to have to try to either get around him, or maybe spook him and then track him so that the wind's not a problem, or maybe wait until the wind turns, although that's pretty much the way that the wind is going to stay for the day. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but we might just be able to clutch it. He does just kind of want to stay downwind of me though, so I think the strategy is to take it slow, kind of stay behind him and try to catch him at a zone to where I can either fast travel or just move around him and get a better position to try to sneak in from a side and get him to give me that warning call, because I just don't see it happening while he's downwind. They tend to notice you, but they almost never call. Although if he's turning there, we might be rather okay, because that's actually perfect. It looks like he did do that. Oh, that's probably him right there, and it is a level 5 elk, and he might actually be coming our way. I've been calling just to try to get him coming this way. I'm just going to do a little bit of spam calling here. That should definitely get him coming our way, and then we got to find a spot to pretty much sit where I can see a good like 70-80 meters. Hopefully on flat-ish ground, although that doesn't look that possible here. And then we just gotta get him to give that warning call, and hopefully when he's broadside, because that double lung shot should be pretty easy if he'll present it. But then if I have to go for harder neck, I just don't know. Oh, there he is right there. He's already too close, I think, to do the other strategy, but I'm just gonna crouch here, and we'll see if we can get him to just warning call. I'm rocking the Hyperion scope, because the double lung shot is a chance, and what a massive wreck on that guy. And man, I hate that angle. Please actually turn sideways before you're going to warning call. Alright, now you can do it. Please. Oh, man. He is huge, and I actually think I'm going to switch to the Argus scope quickly. I prefer it, really. And I think I got to go with what I'm used to. Just because I can get that extra zoom on where I want to aim. I just cannot even see him in there. If he would warning call, I would just have to let him. I just can't see. If he walks a little further out, then he can warning call whenever he wants. I could even probably hit him there, even though it's going to be not the best for a video. Come on, big guy. He's really getting too close for this to work, I think. Okay. Opportunity presented itself. Did we get the double lung? Okay, we did. When he ran, I just had a heart attack. Oh my god. I just... I thought that we messed it up. I think we are okay. I just gotta check my consec. I have been ignoring every animal that's not a diamond since messing up that moose. I'm not sure if I've shot anything. That was a couple hours ago. It's 6:30 in the morning, the day that this video is to be uploaded, so I'm pretty much on the last moment I have. So I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna go make sure consec is good, and then we're gonna go take a look at that guy. There's the big old blood spatter, and there is the big old elk. I wish he would have landed a little better. When he ran, I had just a quick flash of thought, maybe he'll land in a perfect spot for a trophy shot. Not so much, but it'll be okay. Not too bad, actually. Wish I could get a little more of the rack. You really can't tell just how big he is from that angle, but at least you can kind of see what we got going on here. So, that's the screenshots out of the way. Have we completed this challenge? We have 380 trophy rating, 970 diamond elk while warning calling. That was a right lung and liver shot, so we definitely almost messed it up. But I will take it. Man, like I said, what a challenge this was. And I will say this, success cannot feel any better than right after having a failure in the way that it was. This feels so good. And this is my first diamond elk. This is one of the species that I've wanted since really starting the game and learning about diamonds, so I'm so happy to cross this one off the list in the way that we did. So don't forget to go check out Joel's challenge on his channel. I'll leave the link to that in the description below. And with that, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.